Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD as usual, and we're back inside this range. You can see we've pretty much kicked off the day with what looks like to be a start of a red bar, but we are sideways. These two levels that are in play are still the ones that I'm paying attention to. Bear in mind that the central banks, European Central Bank and the Feds, there's lots of noise expected from them, and look at how we are swinging above and below the moving averages on the hour. That just indicates confusion, no real direction, so nothing worth trading at the moment. We need to break 113.243 to the upside for any chances of some longs being put in play, and break below 112.676 for setups to the downside. So at the moment it is sit on hands for me. US dollar, Japanese yen, pretty much the same picture. On the 8 hour we are below the moving averages. We've got a crossover, but look at our oscillators, there's no real indication of what's going on. So as far as I'm concerned, that's in and amongst the moving averages. If you look at it on the hour, you've got pretty much a similar setup here. You've got a massive weekly gap daily gap to the downside, and we need to break below 113.226 for it to continue to the downside, and then to the upside I'd actually fine tune that a little bit, pull that into play. 113.791. But look at this is ranging right in amongst the moving averages. You don't want to be playing any trade here. There's a gap to the downside and you slap bang in the middle of this range, so it's pointless trying to second guess this. Just wait for the range to break and then look for the structure. So that's also set on hands. British pound, Japanese yen, we are kind of sideways at the moment. No real picture. The trend is down, granted, but you see we are sort of creating this gentle upward trend line, so we'd have to break below that, and right now what I'd be looking to break would be that area there at 149.618, and you might as well just add the levels to the upside, which is around there. Come down to the hour and you'll see pretty clear what's happening here. So we've attempted to break above the 155. We kind of got above it. We rejected. We've got a crossover. Oscillators moving to the downside. So maybe an opportunity to be buying off 149.80 with a stop below the previous swing low of Friday, with a view of targeting 158.26. But for me at the moment, 158.26, I need to see a break, and I retested that for longs. And then I'm looking for a break below 149.618 for a move to the downside. So at the moment this is sideways, no real opportunities for me right now. Lastly, moving across to Euro British pound, and this is just continuing its normal thing. It gets above the 155 and then it sort of gets confused and then falls below. It's above the 155, falls below. We're above, we tested twice. Is this a case of third time lucky? Very possible, but we need to be waiting roughly in the area we are now to see what's going to happen. So what we're looking for is some kind of structure, and I would go as far as to say I need a break and a retest of 0.85355. There are two trend lines to pay attention to. That's the first one, and then that is the second one. So you can see that's the wedge. So nice solid move up, retracement. We need to break above this area that would validate the wedge. So 0.85355, more than likely hit this trend line for your first target, 0.85557. Pull back onto structure, and that structure will more than likely be in that area there at 0.85500, and then looking for a bigger move up, and then you can basically take a measured move, which is going to be around 1,000 points. It'll be this move here from the bottom here up 1,000 points. So that's kind of the structure that we're looking at the moment. So yeah, we'll wait for the break though. If you look at what's happened in the past, more than likely this will fail and we'll continue to the downside to come and test these lows again. That's kind of this view that I've got at the moment. So wait for the breaks, wait for the setups, and then take the trade. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.